Groundhog Day again.
Hi, good morning.
Morning, sir.
So he would like to go in and get an education, and so would these fine ladies. They would like to go and get an education. So
Okay.
they're willing to go in without a mask.
Okay, so you've got to wear a mask to come into the building. So at this point in time, would you wear a mask?
No, sir.
Okay, so the suspension remains in effect.
All right, sir.
Okay. So at this point in time, you are suspended from school, so you'll have to leave the premises. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ladies, would you wear a mask going in? Okay, so the suspension remains in effect. Okay.
What about taking tests?
Okay, so
We're being denied to take tests.
okay, so when you return to school, teachers will work with you so you can
But
have
we're
that
not going to be
assessment.
returning until these masks
Okay,
are
so
lifted.
that's the policy at this point in time. So when
But
you
we were
return-
told that we'd be able to take our assessment.
you have access to things on Schoology, but any assessment, okay, it's going to be teacher discretion. So again, if when you return, they'll work with you so you can take those assessments without penalty. Okay.
You know, it's
Provide them a room. Provide them a room to come in and take
So
tests.
you all have every right to appeal this decision to the Office of School Administration. I would encourage you that if you've got these questions to do that. But at this point in time, I'm showing you what the direction we've got with regards to the policy. Okay.
You know what's funny is like someone just passed us who had just smoked marijuana because I could smell it, and yet they're going to walk in that room right there. They're going to walk in and they're going to get an education after smoking marijuana.
Okay.
But yet these people right here, they're being denied their educational rights by you and by this school
Well,
system.
and again, as I would share, you've got a process to appeal this if you don't like the decision that I've made. So I would encourage you to do that. Okay. Okay.
All right.
Put a table out here. They're going to come here and take a test.
Okay. No, ma'am, they're not. Okay. You
They're outside. They don't have to wear a mask outside.
they're on school property. They can't be on school property while suspended.
So why can't we get a test and then take it home?
Okay.
All
That's
last
what
year they took tests at home.
Okay. So at this point in time, I've shared with you what the policy is. Okay. So again, you're more than welcome if you want to put a mask on, come into the building. I'm going to offer you again, you can wear a mask to come into the building. And you have full access to your classes. If you choose not to do that, the teachers will work with you on your return so that you can take those assessments. Okay?
Teacher will work with them.
Upon their return, if they wear a mask coming in, or whenever a situation or circumstances may change.
The governor did change. Yeah, he did
Okay.
change.
So we've discussed this. This is where you know what Loudoun County policy is at this point in time. This is where we're at. If you've got questions with regards to the decision, okay, your parents can appeal this to the Office of School Administration. Okay.
Mr. Ship, join us.
So at this point in time,
Why not?
I'm the principal of the building here.
Change.
So
Change the school board.
Yeah, you have an obligation for these children.
Help them. Stand up with them. You can do it. I know you make these masks too. They're not working. And kids can't breathe.
I get headaches every time I go in. I've been noticing that I get sick every time I have it.
okay. So there is an opt-out potentially that you go through that for a medical opt-out that you can submit that we can.
So if you opt out, you can go in maskless.
So you
And
can
that
send.
means that
So you can
I
send
can
that.
spread COVID and can't get
So
it.
you can send that to the Student Health Services and they can take a look at that, whether or not that would be something that, but at this point in time, where we're at is, again, you can come in if you wear a mask, but if you can't, then suspension is still in effect.
So I'd be getting special rights, but these people can't.
Okay, again, there is, again, that would be something that you'd have to submit. The Student Health Services would have to take a look at that and go down and see whether or not they were going to go ahead and follow through and support the opt-out or not. Okay?
What do you want to ask Mr. Ship? That is 2 million minutes.
What are you going to do with your kids? Are you going to keep suspending kids and not letting us have our rights and not follow the governor? Or are you going to decide to stand by us?
Okay, so at this point in time, as part of Principal Woodgrove High School, I'm going to still be abiding by what the school board has put into effect. If there are any changes, we'll certainly make that, but again, the policy that the school board has at this point in time is in effect. Okay?
You
And I
said
know
we
it's
were
difficult.
all about equality and having the same.
And here you are segregating us from other kids, like last week, and you're stuffing us in the
And ladies, at this point in time, again, what I'm sharing with you is if you want to put a mask on, you can come in at this point in time. If you choose to wear a mask, you can come into the building at this point. But if you you choose not to, again, that's your choice. The suspension will still remain in effect. Okay? And again, you have a process you can follow through with the appeal. You're going to give that to the Office of School Administration.
Mr. Schiff, your 2 million minutes are running out. How are you going to make the most of them? This is a question you ask the students every day.
Absolutely.
What do you want to tell them?
So what I would like at this point in time is for everyone to, at this point in time, to have a mask on, come into the building. If you wear that mask, hopefully we get through this circumstance with regards to decisions that have to be made. But again, we can get each one of you a mask that you can come into the building and get right into your classes.
Mr. Schiff, rally the teachers who are
Yeah.
supporting this.
We know you're a man of honor. Let's stand up for them.
So,
You can do it. I know you know people back there who are like, let's just ditch this stuff. Stand up to the board with us.
I appreciate you all coming out, asking the questions. Okay, we're gonna go in. Okay, you.
Oh, we're gonna go in? All right,
No.
let's do it.
You're more than welcome to come in. Okay, with a mask. Okay, otherwise I've got to go and start the day. And if you choose not to wear a mask, I'm going to have to ask you to go ahead and leave school grounds right now. Okay.
Keep going a minute.
Okay.
Down to 1 million.
Thank you. All right.